What is the most amount of money you've made in a single hour? I think I've maxed out about 35-40 million coins per hour, but today I'm gonna break that personal record, and in fact, I'm hoping we can break the record across all of Skyblock for the most money made in an hour by a co-op, because that's right, we today are again with our farming mega co-op. This mega co-op is filled with some of the most experienced farmers across all of Skyblock. We've got Lotzi, who's literally #1 on the leaderboards, and everybody else has crazy accolades as well. Guys, I don't know if this is even a flex or not, but we have decades of farming experience across all of us. Now, in our last video, I gathered armor and gear for the co-op. In fact, over 5.5 billion coins worth of stuff are in these chests in front of me. Tons of insane mossy sets, cultivating 10 dedication for melon dicers, mushroom cows, lotus equipment, and pest hunting gear. If you want to see more about how we got this, be sure to check out the last video. But today, we're going to pick things right back up by building the most efficient melon farm and making a couple last gear upgrades. First, off to farm building. Now, of course, we've built tons of farms before, so in this chest, we've got all of the essentials: the builder's ruler, the dirt wand, prisma pumps, greatest hoe of tilling, and basket of seeds. Then in the hub, we'll make a couple of quick purchases. As for this, we're going to need soul sand, some TNT, and some of Plumber Joe's sponges. Over to the garden, now it's time to clear out a plot. Yes, we do have a massive melon farm here currently, and we are going to farm melons, but it is just not the newest tech anymore. So as that clears out, I'll go ahead and pull up I Don't Know Venom's guide. And let's get building by tossing some soul sand down. We're going to leave 2 blocks in between every line of soul sand. Now for a solo, only 20 rows of soul sand are actually needed, but we are building for a mega co-op, so we went the entire plot. Then you're going to take your TNT and fill those soul sand gaps with it, as that TNT is just going to be a frame for us to actually place dirt right on top of each piece. That's going to be our first layer of melons, but we need 2 more, so let's go ahead and continue with the TNT. That's 2 pieces of TNT going right off the edge so that we can place dirt, and then again 2 pieces of TNT and 2 rows of dirt. Let's continue this across the entire farm. Then we can clear out that TNT and till the outer rows of dirt. It is water time now, so let's place a little bit of dirt and a lot of bit of water. Prisma pumps should shoot that stuff all the way down. Then we can clear out that dirt with our wand and let the water flow on through. Time to repeat again, but this time we only have to do it about every 3 groupings of dirt, because hey, that's just how water rolls. So let's pump away. Then we're good to just seed it all up, place some roof glass, and save that there plot as a preset. She shall be deemed new melon, and she shall be pasted all over our garden. I'm talking 5 plots in a row, so let's get to doing it. I absolutely love watching the animation. It's just so cool. It's so satisfying watching your farm fill and fill and fill. Guys, is the garden update the best update that has come to Skyblock? Like, Dungeons is definitely up there, but the garden is sick. So actually, I'm looking at this and I don't think it's actually going to fit our entire co-op. In 1 row of 5 plots, we can fit 1 person here, a 2nd person here, and a 3rd person here. 3 people, and because we have 2 rows, that gives us 6 total farms, but we have 8 in the co-op. So we're gonna need to actually unlock an entire new row of plots. It's gonna be kind of expensive though, so we've got a 50 mil buy order of compost bundles going, but we might just have to buy some instantly here. Let's buy a plot, teleport on over, and let's get to clearing. Just like that, we're finished up, but of course that's just 1 plot. We'll need to buy some more compost bundles, unlock 3 more plots, and clear those all out as well. Then we can paste yet even more melon farms. Let's go. Now we're almost done here, but to finalize our farms after pasting, we need to use those sponges we got previously to clear out the water after all the melon stems grew, of course. Then we'll also need to clean up the sides, creating our path to run through the farm with a little bit of snow. And on top of that, I added some wool just to mark every co-op member's different farm. Now that that's all settled, we could focus back on the final gear upgrades. For example, with this set here, we only have 1 item at Pest 6, and that's just not good enough. It's time to insta-buy 3 more beginner guides here to bump every single piece of the set I'll be wearing up to Pest 6. We also need to hit the bazaar to grab a couple more perfect Peridot gems. I low-key forgot to add gems to the Affinivacuum last time, so let's just head to the mines and toss those on in. Also, for pest hunting, we're gonna want it to be nighttime. So in the garden, we've got to go ahead and unlock that by claiming a day saver and a night saver. We'll also need to claim these two pets here, the slug and the hedgehog, along with a couple auto pet rule packs, so we can get these pets operational. You need 3 rules for pest hunting. First up, when you equip your fermento set, you want to bring out the hedgehog. Secondly, when you put on your biohazard set, you want to bring out your slug pet. And lastly, when you toss a fishing rod, you want to bring out your mushroom cow or farming pet. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Then we picked up 3 mouse traps, which are also going to help accumulate pests. Let's toss these in an open spot. And last up for pest hunting, let's pick up an aspect of the void along with some soul flow. This is for getting through that glass layer at the top of my farm and for quickly moving to pests. Let's go, everybody. We have just woken up and today is the big day. Everybody in the Mega Co-op is about to hop on and we're going to get grinding. Real quick before they do, let's go ahead and pick up a stinky cheese potion and let's upgrade our melons as well for a little bit more fortune. But here we go. They're starting to pop on now. We'll start grabbing everything from the main chest and separate it out so everybody can grab their sets a lot easier. And look at that. There's Dragoon hopping on too. It's time for Discord. It's time for Discord. Yo, what's up, Lottie?
Hello.
We're only missing a couple. We're doing well.
Being as crossed that Melon will make it. Which is funny considering he's EU and it's like 4 PM.
I think we have pretty much everybody except for Melon. Melon can catch up later. Let's get suited up. Let's get suited up. I'm going to warp to the garden here. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Unfortunately, we later heard that Melon couldn't make it. He was in the hospital. I think all is better now for him. But we were going to roll with 7 today, so took some quick coordination here to empty sacks, clear the bank. Even tried to go for a pretty cool clip of everybody farming melons, which didn't turn out as cool as we had hoped. But everybody was excited to start, so we soon just jumped right in. Everybody getting in their starting positions. I'll take this one here, this yellow. Plot 24. Yeah, everybody should have 2 potions to drink here. Let's go ahead and do that.
And the truffle, right?
I misclicked disconnect.
Okay, I'm drinking now.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody should have a cookie. Yeah, let's get going.
I can't drink the potion.
Yeah, the potion's not drinking.
Well, that's all good.
Yeah, no, I just can't drink this.
Drop it and pick it back up.
So weird. I was able to.
Might
drink
be a
both of mine,
version
that's
thing.
fine.
Yeah.
Our traps are full, by the way.
Oh, I'll get that. Oh, I also. All right. A little bit of a shaky start, but hey, we're off. We're off. Oh boy, yeah, it was quite the shaky start we had in terms of optimization because of a handful of things. First off, I didn't start things in my pest chance set. Also, I hadn't yet sprayed my plots, which I shortly did. I didn't have my truffle going for extra fortune, which I would get a little later on. And I hadn't have traded in pests yet for that additional 200 farming fortune bonus. But I'll do that soon. And guys, we've still got 59 minutes of farming here. So let's get after it. Getting into the swing of things. Anybody with an RNG drop yet?
Uncommon
A
drop.
lot of
I'm
squash.
rich.
A lot of squash. That's
Like
good.
4 squash.
Did everybody empty out their squash before this? I might need to do that.
Oh.
I did, yeah.
I don't think I ever.
Smart
did
people.
anything.
Yeah, I never had
Isn't
any.
it in
We're
the-
good.
Oh, I got prayed RNGesus.
Ooh, I got a legendary rat pet. 10 minutes in already. Time is flying, and we got a crazy rare drop as well. Speaking of pests, come on. Show your face. There we go. 5. Oh my gosh.
5.
And now here, 18 minutes into the hour, we've been going back and forth between the farm and grabbing pests, which all has been good with. But we hit the end of our farm, so let's head back to the starting position, center up, and keep it running. If you're not an avid pest hunter as well, and you're trying to understand what's going on, essentially I'm keeping track of tab to look at my pest cooldown, because when that hits 0, that's when I've got to change armor sets and hope for pests to spawn. Let's grab them and keep it running. I think we get 5 pests when I do things right, but sometimes I mess up and we don't get 5 pests every time. I was also thinking like maybe it would even be better if when the cooldown was up, you guys stopped farming and so that it uses my pest chance every time.
I've not hit my cooldown yet.
Oh, you haven't hit it at all?
No.
Yeah, no,
It
you
gets
always.
to like 3 minutes and then a bunch of pests
Oh,
spawn.
so then it should do mine every time then. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, the order of operations for things can get a little confusing when it comes to pest hunting, so I'll show it off real quick here. We already talked about how when your pest cooldown gets to 0, you want to switch to the biohazard armor. You can also see at this point now I have that plus 200 fortune, which is great, but there are my pests. So we're going to set home, we're going to use our Aspect of the Void to teleport on up, and then switch into our Fermento set for max fortune while we vacuum up all the pests. This again is with our Fermento set and our Hedgehog pet out due to the pet rules. But once we grab these guys and we head back to our spot in the farm, we're going to want to toss our rod to pull out our Mushroom Cow pet with another pet rule and keep farming until our pest cooldown drops again. But here we are already halfway now through the hour, and despite that shaky start, things have since gone pretty smooth.
Yo, I'm gonna pray to our Jesus.
Secured a bronze in the potato contest. If only it was a melon. Dang, dude, these pest traps fill up quick, too. Let's scoop up all the pests there and then toss some cheese back on our plots again.
So to actually get to the States is like 7 hours, or 6 or 7 hours, I think.
Oh. How long?
No.
Oh.
Stop.
No. 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, here we go. The last 15. I've got a good feeling about this. I feel like we're about to make racks.
I feel like we're always gonna make good money. I mean, there's like what there's 7 of us farming for an hour.
Yeah, do we want to make predictions? How much we think we're going to end up with?
Over 100 mil.
Oh, yeah. I'm leaning more like 150.
I was gonna guess like 70, but I also have no clue how much things are worth.
I'll lowball at 60.
I'll say like 90 mil.
Alright, I'm gonna go above that and go with 90 million and 1 coin.
Theoretically, my pest hunting should be able to make like 30. That's what they say in the videos, you know?
Are you watching Whitehead's or whose videos?
I did do that one. I did Kudra's. I watched a few of them. Let's go. Garden milestone.
Oh, no way, okay.
Nice.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Pest cooldown. It's down again. Might only do this like 2 more times. Yes, 5. My friends. 4 minutes left.
Maybe I can get a prayer and Jesus drop during that.
Yup.
Yep.
One more for everybody, please.
We're all
I
getting
haven't gotten
rare
any.
Jesus. I haven't either. I've gotten 2 crazy rares.
I've
I've
got
gotten like 4 or 5 of those.
Damn.
I'm at 2 praise and 7 crazy rares.
Okay, so
The carry.
Alright, well I know where our luck went.
yeah.
Hey, 5 pests.
5 pests. This might be the last one or the second to last. I hope I can squeeze one more in, but I don't know. And let's go. My cooldown for pests is 15 seconds ahead of my stinky cheese timer. So we will be able to get one final round of pests in. Officially 60 seconds to go. Little squash right before I change my armor again. I'm not even going to set my home anymore. Our last pests here to close out the hour. That'll do it. I'm just going to scoop up what's in our traps here, and then let's head to the island. All of the coins that you have can throw in the bank.
Yeah. Each put our
Alright.
stuff in our own chests, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's best. This was so sick. Look at this crew storing everything away. We all did end with a handful of items and melons in the stash, so that always takes some time to consolidate. But I've finished up here, and in my sack, we've got over 200 enchanted melons. Now, before we reveal any other items, because others are still consolidating, let's first check on the cash in the bank from our bountiful reforge. Did everybody at least put their cash in the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me take a look at
Yeah.
that. I myself had about 900k there, and we all totaled about 6.3 mil. 6.3 mil from the bank already?
We might have more money. I don't know if we're doing visitors, but we have a music rune if those are still worth anything, the visitors.
Those are worth. That's worth like at least 4 mil.
For sure. Let's you
And
can
we
make
have one
that
in the
trade.
visitors right now if someone
I mean-
wants to. And it's melons. You
I
arrived during.
usually sell them for like 7 mil. Well,
I grabbed him. I'm gonna ignore the rest though. A pretty solid start, but now back to the chest. All right, is anybody still crafting things?
I'm done.
I'm all good.
All right. Let's give out some awards here. It looks like we have Lotzi at 27 squash as well as Ad. You guys leading the way there. Looks like most people ended with about 6 or 7 brown mushroom and red mushroom blocks. Lotzi went crazy on the melons, of course. Had the best set, I believe. And then I had, just over 3 stacks of enchanted melons. That makes sense. And with that, I started scooping the squash from every chest to do a combined sale. I think I got everybody's. 12 mil, 12.1 mil in squash. I'll grab melons next. Oh my gosh. All right, I've got a full inventory here. That's going to be an order of 70 mil right there. The rest of the melons get 15 mil. Now for mushrooms, we ended with 3 mil in brown mushrooms, 3 mil in red mushrooms. Oh my gosh. And then I've got a handful of other things to go ahead and sell. 2.5 mil in cactus about. 400k here in cookies. 1.6 mil in polished pumpkins. 600k in mutant netherwort. And this ended up being a couple 100k in pretty much every crop, which was good to add on, but hard to keep track of. Anyway, with all of that up there, we were done selling crops. I had a couple other items from the pests, like all these vinyls, things like that, atmospheric filter. Everything's kind of mid-value though, except for this rat. Oh no, it's awful. it's like 50k as well. The music rune though, I will count that in there. And this guy, cheapest one is 6 mil. I'll take that. Now I think it's time for just some math. Equals some 122.8 million coins.
Hey, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Not bad.
Damn.
For 1 hour, that's
In
crazy.
1 hour.
Yeah. 120 mil an hour strat revealed.
120. That's crazy.
No
Oh
clickbait.
my gosh. Not bad at all.
I'm glad that surpassed a lot of our expectations.
And guys, that 120 mil really only scratched the surface. We also had a Jacobs contest during that event, so there's more tickets and a medal. Plus, with all the pests that you get, you could come to Phillip and go ahead and trade that in for items worth millions. Of course, Melon King did not make it online. That's like another 15 mil there. And getting all 8 people to max farming fortune is very difficult. We definitely left a little bit of fortune on the table. None of us had any farming attributes claimed. We weren't doing any hunting here with the black hole, which would have helped. Some people couldn't drink their potions and a handful of other things. But guys, even without that, we did rack up over 120 million coins in a single hour, which is absolutely insane. With everybody there, I even took a look at a little something else. So I'm looking in the auction house right now, and a Hyperion, the cheapest Hyperion, is sub 650. We could get one in 6 hours.
Nice.
Hyperion in 6 hours challenge.
So if you want to see this mega co-op keep going, be sure to hit that like button, guys. 5,000 likes, and we will do it. We will go from 0 to a Hyperion in no time at all. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody in the co-op. Use code SWEET for 5% off the Hypixel store, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios, and goodbye.